Welcome back. So a 41-year-old former Pretoria school principal is among two suspects arrested on charges including sexual grooming and child pornography. The suspects were arrested in Gauteng during a joint operation by police, that's the SAPS, the FBI, as well as the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The ex-headmaster is accused of exposing children to pornography as well as grooming young boys. All the victims are aged between 10 and 12. Police say 3 of the man's victims have been positively identified while they're still tracing 6 others. In another incident, a 49-year-old Vanderbijl man has been apprehended for alleged sexual grooming and rape involving his girlfriend's 15-year-old daughter. Both suspects will appear in court on Tuesday. Well, police spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Amanda van Wyk joins us this evening to give us some more of what we've just touched on. Lieutenant Colonel, a good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is, heartbreaking that we have to have these sort of individuals in our communities. What's most frightening is that we're talking here about a school principal who has access to so many children. But talk to us about how the case in and of itself landed up on the SAPS's desk, and at what point we brought in the US's FBI as well as the US Department of Homeland Security.
Well, good evening to you, Naledi, and thank you for this opportunity to speak to you and the viewers at home. As you've indicated, we've made these arrests last week. This is a joint collaboration between ourselves as the South African Police Service and the FBI, as well as our counterparts, the US Department of Homeland Security. Now, these arrests emanate from information that has been shared with us. So the FBI have received information through an international tip line where they have then investigated the allegations that was made on this tip line. This resulted in them identifying a target in South Africa. This was then shared with us, and then a team of our investigators attached to our national and Gauteng provincial serial and electronic crimes investigations team then further investigated the matter. This led them to arrest the 49-year-old suspect in Vanderbijl Park last week, Thursday. He was then, investigation then revealed that he had sexually abused, sexually groomed, and also raped his partner's teenage girl. In another arrest, on Friday, our teams also arrested a 41-year-old, as you've indicated, a 41-year-old former teacher and school principal. He also faces multiple charges. On that arrest, we also collaborated with our partners from Homeland Security. They assisted us with analyzing the electronic devices that was found in his possession. This will assist us to build a solid case against these accused in court. So with the second arrest, boys between the ages of 10 and 12 have been identified, 3 of them, and 6 more suspects are yet to be, 6 more victims are yet to be traced.
Gosh, 10 to 12, these are babies. Lieutenant Colonel, they really are small children, and obviously there's going to be the sort of questions around it, and I want to start here before we get into also just more of the official stuff, but what we know about the support that's been given to these children, to these little boys and their families.
We want to believe that investigating crime, combating and preventing and investigating crimes against children, it's all hands on deck. So we rope in internal and external stakeholders. So when I refer to internal stakeholders, this would also include our forensic social workers. They assist us. Their core function is to conduct forensic interviews in the investigation of child abuse cases, such as these cases now, using age-appropriate techniques to obtain accurate information from child victims. This is to assist court to make just and fair decisions. We also work alongside Department of Social Development. They then assist in arranging trauma counselling for these victims.
Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about just where we've got the exposing the children to child pornography, sexually grooming these children? I think the issue of child pornography also speaks to whether or not these poor children are being exposed to viewers on an international scale. I mean, is that something that is concerning here?
Like, that is why collaboration with law enforcement agencies internationally is very crucial. So if they have information, they do share with us, where we do then our investigation to trace and arrest suspects within our country.